The other big story tonight, Rishi Sunak's new British government has unveiled the long-awaited fiscal plan. It proposes sweeping spending cuts and several tax hikes. Remember, Sunak's predecessor, Liz Truss, lasted barely 45 days in the job after roiling the markets with tax cuts. Sanjay joins us now with more on Sunak's fiscal plan. Sanjay, tax hikes, including doing away with SOPs for EVs and, of course, a higher windfall tax as well.
As expected, we are seeing a tax rise, and this is going to hit the somewhat higher earners particularly harder. We are also seeing spending cuts across the board, and the idea is that these two, between them together with the interest rate hike from the Bank of England earlier, would limit the spending money among people in a bid to bring down inflation, not to bring down prices necessarily, but to reduce the rate at which they are rising and to limit the extent to which they may rise. And of course, we know that the tax rate increases are needed to help to balance the government's books a little. This government is quite deep in debt, and if not deal with that imbalance even appreciably, at least to reduce the imbalance somewhat. The danger, of course, is rather obvious that this can potentially limit growth, and this is a danger particularly for Britain. Britain is at the bottom of the league among the developed countries on GDP. All of them have registered a growth. Britain alone has registered a fall. It is sliding into a recession, and the Bank of England has warned that this recession could last another 2 years. And if this policy then limits growth, this then could become seriously damaging for British economy, and if it does, then seriously damaging for Rishi Sunak and his prospects and his performance as Prime Minister. The big danger behind all this that is unacknowledged has been Brexit. It's widely seen, widely being perceived as contributing to Britain's particular vulnerabilities, but that is something nobody is touching, not Rishi Sunak, not Liz Truss before him, not even Labour. But Rishi Sunak is the one in the saddle now, and for him, the consequences of this policy will be make or break.
Sanjay Suri, appreciate you joining us. That is the latest fiscal plan of the Sunak government.